the new Atlantis Freestar Embassy.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. I'm sure you can tell by now, she isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know? Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
Perhaps we need to get Dalton's permission to relieve ourselves as well. Good lord, this corporation keeps you on a short leash.
Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Keep the workplace interesting, right? Word of advice. If you're planning on foregoing authorization and just tiptoeing your way to Imogene, park your friend at the door. Two's a crowd if you're trying to lay low. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
It's just more time to doubt myself.
I've been waiting here for ages.
Eugen CEO is...
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be onto us already? Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene. Good, because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayou know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants. The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. Imogene has the potential to do this company a great deal of harm with her knowledge. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
I've got my eye on you.
You certainly spared no expense on their exec floor.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
We have choice accommodations at reasonable prices.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonable. That's the first. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best. Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of my own ingenuity to make it happen. But that's a story for another time.
So, can I book you?
I've got one with your name on it. Are you planning on an extended stay or just one night? I have a room with your name on it.
Wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Neon. Yeah? Goodbye. Rest well, I hope?
Welcome, off-worlder, to the hotel.
No way!
Original.
Ain't no funny stuff with that goose man.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free. provided you do a little something for me. And what mutual benefit would that be? Around here, Of course. I'm glad you understand the position I haven't agreed to any. Enough. Your attempt to persuade me. If you want to visit the Syndicate with my... Excellent. One of the Syndicate leaders, Kumio, has a slate with some information on it that's better off in my hand. Ryujin's got themselves a real keeper. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning. The Syndicate should let you search any common areas. But if Kumiho catches you snooping around her own quarters for that slate, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Wondering what that smell is. How are you liking that laser gun? Pew pew.
But this coveted position may be slipped from your financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? We've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. We hope the Emporium System's best engineers and designers of this coveted position may be slipped.
Hey, keep your nose clean.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas come to.
You want to see how short my temper is?
Hope you're a paying customer. You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much to me. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. Third floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house.
I need a drink.
While we're here, you might want to stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
watching you.
Hold it right there. You aren't allowed on this floor. We may have had a few dealings in the past, but that doesn't make us friends. Now beat it. If I catch you trying anything again, I'll... What the...
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
The existence of a device that can control a person's mind is terrifying. Imagine the horrors you could... Oh, never mind. I don't want to think about it.
Power, of course. Corporations maintain their success by any means necessary, but you may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu sees this as a sign of weakness that needs to be dealt with. It's the only scenario that makes sense. Besides, what's my motive? My career is solid at Ryujin. Infinity can't possibly beat my current benefits. Believe me, after having to play double agent, I've learned all of this firsthand. That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent. I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
So Ularu is the actual culprit. That complicates things. We're going to have to proceed very carefully, or else Dalton might send someone after us.
I always believed that Ularu thought of me as her protege. All this time, I was just a scapegoat.
You learn to pick up. You know what? On second thought, I don't want to know. Well, this amount of firepower is a bit of overkill, wouldn't you say?
quick!
Hey!
Not exactly a pot of gold. This will do.
Private sector.
Inside's a bad place.
Here on Neon. Original. Bored. Never look in the mirror.
Cause any trouble? You don't need to wear your helmet.
There are a ton of distractions in Neon, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
You're out there a lot, right? Space.
Ah, Ryujin's latest returns. I'd hate to think you've grown a few ideas in that head of yours since we last spoke. Huh. Turning the tables on me. Credits it is. And next time, I won't misjudge you.
I'm not thrilled that Bayu got what he wanted from us. But at least you made that bastard pay through the nose. to find a place to stay while we're here. I've heard that the Hotel Voli is top-notch.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? If you think I'm paying for that information, think again. It's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk, and I can be a very patient person. Inside the Syndicate? That area's off limits, and I think we both know why. Imogene knew exactly what she was doing when she went there. Oh my. Imogene pointing the finger at Ularu. Ularu will want her head when she finds out. Well, she's not wrong. This situation is gonna give Dalton some serious anxiety. At least it sounds like Imogene has it under control. For now. You and me both. Imogene and I may not always get along, but there's no one better at her job. Besides, I don't have the patience to build a relationship with someone new.
They know how to make a clock.
My career will be over.
You're back. So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation.
That should shake things up around here just a bit.
If I'm not mistaken, you appear to be on her side. Not that I blame you, but if Imogen really wants to prove her innocence, she better be prepared to face a strict interrogation. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neural.
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current NeuroAmp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users. Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any other way.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
I think implanting that device into your head is a mistake. But it's your choice, not mine.
As long as you work for us, you don't have a choice. I'm sure I don't have to remind you where the door is if you're not capable of handling this task.
You really don't have anything to worry about. The procedure is simple and safe. It's just a matter of getting the right materials. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothosite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothosite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinay station. My thoughts exactly.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinay 3A in the Carinay system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
Once we have the rothosite,
The entire
we can
station was
finally
wiped
set
out
my
by
plan in motion.
something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back.
I couldn't ask for a better boss than DeMarcus. He must be the smartest man.
Off when you are, Captain.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place. this bird on the ground.
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Not since...
What was it like?
Terrible. Terrible. It was terrible. You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me. It's the worst.
This reminds me of the bunks on a UC Navy ship. Everyone crammed into the smallest area possible to maximize space.
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened.
I know you don't. This is gonna end badly.
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind. Was it that obvious? I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest. I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1. What's there to tell? I survived. My crew didn't. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely, or explode into a fireball? It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface. I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing. But thank you all the same. Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan. Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade. That's why I'm desperate for your help. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I need someone I can trust to hold me together. I know you will. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand. I don't know what to say. I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True love. Something I've seriously considered sharing with you for a long time. Just not ready. Not yet. Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I know you have a lot to do. I really appreciate your offer to visit Cassiopeia. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
He'd walk away with a pile of credits. And I mean, you got 2 eyes, right?
Yeah, I bet you do.
Not my problem. I hear you. You may think... Look, if you need help, talk to someone in reception.
Now get out of here before I... Great, you again. Authorized person. An outbreak? I haven't... Are you kidding me? I knew I should have taken the day off.
Stopping at the clinic to do a bit of xeno research, eh? Count me in.
Sean, I don't want to do this. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Lane.
This damn contract will be the death of me. Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You... Checking up on us? I feel like, what do you want? Of course you do, because daily reports simply aren't good enough. The third group, like the others, failed to take the internal neuroamp. All result, Sean and I are hopeful we'll be able to Yes, and if they can't handle that answer, I wish that... Now, anything else I can... Good. I specialize in neurosurgery, not chemistry. It's absurd you'd expect us to handle something like this in a medical lab. It's on the table. It's all you... Anything else? Good. Now let...
Anything else, just let me know. Nice suit.
I'll head to my crew position.
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
Cause any trouble.
We're wasting time. Vina needs that ship.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors? Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? Our technicians are thorough, but they aren't that thorough. Your ship docking there simply caught their attention is all. But on the off chance it was related to your assignment, they're currently combing through the clinic records as we speak. I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing? Human trials? Without even completing his product? Ugh, Lucas must be insane.
To hell with corporations and CEOs and profit margins. People have died, and you aren't showing the least bit of remorse. Ugh.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothicite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Hey, welcome to R&D.